everyone, and welcome back to my videos. I'm Jenna. I run a balanced belly and I do lots of videos about living with Crohn's disease. Today I've just started this, so I just wanted to jump on and do a quick live and talk to you about Humira and how it's working and how I'm feeling after my first dose. Just a reminder, so I'm hosting this through Zubia, and Zubia is a platform for like health and wellness, but this should also be on my Facebook page, which is a balanced belly. And Zubia, one of the reasons that we can take medications like Humira is because of clinical trials. So before I get into it, it's just a reminder that Zubia does like post information about clinical trials. There's one for Crohn's at the moment, and there's a separate website that they post that as well. I just wrote that down, one sec. clinicaltrialchannel.com. So there's actually a Crohn's trial on there at the moment, so I just thought I'd mention that because all the medicine we take is always possible through these trials, so it's just really important to me. So today I started Humira. This is my box. I'm only going to show you for about 5 minutes and then I need to pop it back in the fridge. But I'm in the UK, so how it worked in the UK, if you're interested in how Humira works in the UK, is that you speak to your IBD team, and it takes about a month because there's a few different people involved. So there's home care who deliver your medicine, and this comes like in special refrigerated packs. Then you have a nurse who will then come out. So the nurse came out today at 10 o'clock. She stayed for an hour. I was really surprised. I thought she might just zip in, or I thought, to be honest, I'd just be expected to do the medication for myself. But the nurse came, she stopped for an hour. She talked to me about everything. She showed me how to use it. My mom came. She demonstrated it. She taught me through the side effects. It was really, really helpful. So I'll just show you if you've never used one. So it looks like this, and obviously I'm going to pop it straight back in the fridge in a second. So I'm not going to open it or anything, but it was nowhere near as scary as injections I've took in the past. I've had to take injections before, not for Crohn's, but for the things where you have to like mix things. This was so simple. So you literally just take the cap off one, take the cap off two, and then kind of press down and inject. Now, again, I was really surprised at how easy it was and how little pain I experienced. So I follow a lot of Crohn's bloggers, and lots of them talked about how painful it was, like getting ice. I didn't really have any pain at all, and apparently that's because the European version of this, apparently it's like a painless formula, while in America they have a formula that's really painful. So I thought that was really interesting. But you just inject it either to your stomach or your thigh, but apparently my hospital is adamant to do it on the thigh, and you just kind of grab the fatty area. So say, I'll just demonstrate my arm. So you like grab the fatty area like this, and you just held the needle. Now, because it's my first time, I had to do 4 injections, so I had 2 on each thigh. In 2 weeks I'll have 2 injections, and then I'll just be down to 1 every fortnight. But yeah, so that was it. It was straightforward. How I felt today is a bit crap, to be honest with you. I felt really woolly headed and really tired, and headachy, but I guess that's to be expected. Other than that, I haven't really had any major side effects. I haven't been on Humira before, but I was on infliximab when I lived abroad. This is a long time ago now. And when I had my infliximab, I've just realised there's a little button. I don't know if I can see. Oh, no, there isn't any questions anyway. When I was on infliximab before, I used to get like really tight chests and things like that. So I was looking out for those symptoms, but I didn't really have any. So overall, I was really anxious about starting Humira, but it wasn't really as bad as I was expecting. It was really reassuring to know that there was somebody that I could call if there was any problems, like I've got somebody's mobile number. And my plan for taking Humira is to, in not about 9 months, it will be reevaluated. In the past, I've been very, very lucky that I respond to biological medicine like very, very quickly. So I remember when I took my infliximab, my blood test, my inflammation was like, CRP was like 70. I was in 1 dose, like 1 week, it was down to 5. So I know from past experience, touching wood, that I do respond to them very quickly, hopefully. And I do tend to go a long time. So at one point I was having like 12 weekly infliximab sessions, when obviously it's supposed to be like 8 weekly. So I'm really hopeful that this will kind of do the same, and I won't be kind of dependent on it. Obviously, if you follow my blog and things, you'll know that I talk a lot about nutrition as well. And that will definitely be done alongside this. And for me, it's kind of more of a preventative measure. I don't feel, to be honest, I still don't feel unwell enough to be taking this, in the sense that I'm not going to the toilet like huge amounts of time. I haven't really got any pain, I haven't really got any bleeding, but I do know how important it is in terms of a preventative. And at the end of the day, I have got some active inflammation there. I need to be sensible and get it under control, because a couple of years ago I had like fistulas and abscesses, and I just never want to be in that situation again. It was the worst year of my life. So I'm hopeful that perhaps like a short dose of this, like a few months, like 9 months of it, could then put me at bay, hopefully remission for a few years, which is what happened with the infliximab. So I'm just hopeful it will do the same kind of thing. But sorry, my dog's barking downstairs. But yeah, so that was how it went today. So fingers crossed. I'd love to hear any comments on how you've got on with it. Obviously, there's really, really mixed reports online, but so far it seems to have gone well. I've been really impressed with the company who did all the delivery, and I'm just going to really take it easy for the next few days, because I just know the fatigue is going to hit me hard. I'm just going to try and have as much, like I juice quite a lot and do smoothies, so I'm going to have as much of those as possible to just try and like top my nutrients up and make sure I'm taking enough vitamin D and things. And yeah, and when I received my prescription, when I received the medicine, I also had like a big list of the next steps. So I have to go for my blood test in a couple of weeks, and then I'm back to my doctor in about 2 months. So it was again quite reassuring that there was lots and lots of steps. If you're somebody like me that likes to be very like proactive about your health, it was quite reassuring that there was lots and lots of plans and lots of tests. I'm not just kind of taking the drug and getting on with it. Yeah, so that's my Humira introduction. I'm feeling a little bit more awake actually, so I'm glad I came on and had a chat, because I felt a bit like death earlier, but I feel a bit more awake now. Yeah, so first injection done. Fingers crossed it's fighting, that my colon is going to be looking beautiful in a few weeks or a few months from now. And I'll keep you updated and let you know how I get on. Yep, so you can obviously follow my blog, which is A Balanced Belly, and my Facebook page is A Balanced Belly, so you can head over there. And like I said, obviously Zubia, keep following the app as well, and I'll try and do as many videos as possible. See you later then. I'm going to end this broadcast here. I'm going to go and have some rest, and fingers crossed that I'll be feeling more with it tomorrow.